5 clear cases for your iPhone 11 Pro Max up next. Before we get started, please like, share, or if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and tap the bell to get notifications when I upload new content. So maybe you got a iPhone 11 Pro Max for the holidays, or you just picked one up, or you got one late last year when it was released. Either way, it is a gorgeous looking phone. As always, Apple knows how to make good looking phone. And there's always a dilemma for new iPhone users because the phones look great, but we want to protect that good looking phone. So what is the best way to protect the phone, but still keep the ability to look at that gorgeous design that they come out with every year? And the answer to that is clear cases. And just for you, I have 5 clear cases. Actually, I'm lying, I have 6 clear cases because I have a bonus case to look at for your iPhone 11 Pro Max, and we're going to take a look at those next. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cases we're going to look at today. This is the Prodigy case, and these are all for the iPhone 11 Pro Max, but they also have equivalents for the iPhone 11 Pro. And I would imagine, and I'll look online if there are, I'll post links obviously for just a regular iPhone 11 non-Pro. So that was the Prodigy. Here we got the Spigen. I always try to look for this Spigen case with the stand, and they didn't have one last year, at least when I was looking for it for my iPhone XS Max. They didn't make a Spigen with kickstand, but they brought it back, I think, for the 11 Pro Max. So take a look at that. This one has weird packaging. It says fashion case, but this actually, when I picked it up on Amazon, the company name was a SUP Wall case. And I picked this one up because my pick last year was a case that had a TPU bumper and a glass back, a tempered glass back from a company named Ranvu. And when I purchased these, Ranvu didn't have one available for the 11 Pro Max. So this company did. It was relatively inexpensive. I think it was about $10, and it's again, it's going to be a TPU bumper with a tempered glass back, which I liked. I liked the one that I had last year for my XS Max, which I still have. And then we have another one from Taurus, and if you watched my videos before, you know I've always shown Taurus clear cases. I think they make good, inexpensive clear cases, as well as does Ringkey. And Ringkey's back again this year for a look at their case for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. All of these, with the exception of the Prodigy, are $20 or below. So I like to look at inexpensive cases. Some of these clear cases tend to yellow, and when that happens, I think if you buy an inexpensive case that's under $20, it's easy to toss the yellowed one and get a brand new crispy one. Again, these are between $10 and $20. These 4, and this Prodigy I believe is $35. Oh, but wait, there's a bonus case, the one that's already on the phone, and this is the Apple clear case. So Apple this year made a clear case for their large phones, and it's a nice clear case, but this Apple clear case costs $39. So you know what, actually let's start with this Apple clear case that's already on the phone. This is the clear case from Apple. It is a nice shell, and I'll take it off in a minute after we take a look at it. Easy to reach, the mute switch. The buttons are clicky and tactile. Maybe a little harder to click than some of the other clear cases that I've had in the past. One thing you will notice, there is a nice raised lip around the camera to protect it when you put the phone on its back. Just move these out the way a little bit. So your camera's going to be protected, and there is a pretty good lip around the front of the case. A nice lip so that if you place your phone face down, the screen's going to be protected. And there's a screen protector on here already, and this lip will protect the screen protector as well that's already on here. So it's a nice case. It should protect from moderate drops. Let's go ahead and take it off so we can see the material and the flexibility. So this is actually a pretty nice case, and it's flexible. This isn't TPU. I think this is like a polycarbonate shell. So although it is flexible, it is pretty hard and sturdy. And this case from Apple, $39, is less likely to yellow. In fact, it shouldn't yellow because of the material it's made of. So it's a simple case design. The bottom is exposed. Some people like that, some people don't. You do have a chance of getting scratches on the bottom of your phone. But it also, the plus about this is it leaves less chance for the phone if you want to mount it with something that has a cable. There's easier access for that. It won't be blocked. One thing I do want to show, because I just noticed it when I took this off, is we've had this case for as long, this was the first case purchased for this phone. And so it's been on there since the phone came out, maybe a month or so, month or maybe more. And if you look, there are some cracks forming right there. The light will definitely catch it. I think you can see it there. There are some cracks forming on the corners. So that's going to be the case with these harder shell. Take the case off, remove it, and put it back on. There will get some stress marks or cracks. So I don't know how well this is going to hold up as time passes. I'm sure as the more it's removed, you'll get those stress marks or those cracks. So that's one thing to think about with the clear case. That is a harder shell. Although they are harder shell, that also means they'll be a little more brittle. And like I said, it flexes a little bit, but the stress marks when you remove it from the phone are cracks there. So that's the iPhone 11 Pro Max case. Let's go ahead and look at actually change things up a bit. Let's take a look at the other little higher price case. And this is from Prodigy. And this one will set you back about $35. It is certified military drop tested, and it'll protect from drops of 2 meters. And it is for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And this one is the safety steel. And they have different colors of this. They have black, they have clear. I think this is white because there are bumpers around here that are white. And let's see, it says full protection, slim dual layer design, shock absorption, and screen protector friendly. And you have a 1-year warranty. And there's their website. And they're designed by Prodigy in San Diego, my hometown. So shout out to Prodigy over here in San Diego. And it's nice packaging, I will say. If we open it up, there is the case itself. And this looks like a good case. I really do like the look of this. Again, it's a clear case. And it says thank you for choosing Prodigy. Thank you, Prodigy, for sending this out, because they actually sent this one out to me. Yeah, it's a clear case. And this one is going to be like a TPU material. It's a little more flexible. So let's go ahead and put the phone in this, and this is going to look, I think this is going to accent this phone really well. This is the silver iPhone 11 Pro Max, and with the white accents, that should look pretty cool in there. And that looks good in that case. Now there's a protective film in there I didn't take off, or I didn't remove. That's why there's a bubble there. But whatever, I'll just leave that on there for now. But let's go and take a look at the case. And that's a sharp, that's actually a very nice compliment to this phone. And this is going to be more protection, I think, than the rest of these cases. It's a little thicker. You're going to pay for that protection. It's a little more expensive again at $35, I think. And there's good protection for your cameras. It's raised. There's a slight, I can feel a slight lip there. You probably won't catch it on the camera. Minimal clear branding. It says Prodigy, there's a Prodigy logo there. I would have liked it if maybe they didn't have the logo there. I don't really care for logos on cases. Or maybe if they would have put one on the side, that would have looked good, I think, too. But that's fine. If you make a good case, you want to put your name on it. And this, I think, guys, is a really good case. Yep, buttons are tactile and clicky. And they actually, I don't know if you can see this, so they carved out a bit of plastic. There's an indentation there. And I like that design choice because this is a thick case. And as you know, with thick cases, sometimes you have to really dig in there, but I can reach in there with my thumb quite easily to access the mute switch. I mean, that's great design from Prodigy to do that. Because with cases typically that are this thick with this much protection, you really, again, do have to dig in there. So that's a good design. I really like this case. And I would definitely pay the extra money for a case like this. And it looks good on this phone. That's a good looking case from Prodigy. Go ahead and take that off. And I did these two first. These are the more expensive cases in this review. iPhone or Apple case and Prodigy case, $39 and $35 respectively. So next we'll take a look at one that I always seem to like and always seem to return to because of utility, and that is the Spigen. And this Spigen is a clear case. Everyone's used the Spigen. This is the Ultra Hybrid S with the kickstand. And I missed the kickstand last year. They didn't seem to make one for my 10s Max, and they did this year for the 11 Pro Max. So this is the Spigen with the kickstand, metal kickstand. And I always enjoy these cases. I like these cases. I like the Spigen cases. It says, important, remove the protection film on the front and the back. And again, I wish companies made this easier because they seem to fit it right there, and then it's hard to peel for users. I always seem to struggle with this. There you go. I think I got this one. So this is the Spigen Ultra Hybrid. It's flexible. It has the metal kickstand that comes out. There is a raised lip bezel for the camera to keep it protected. Let's see how it looks on the phone. Or let's see how the phone looks in this case. There we are. There's this Spigen Ultra Hybrid with metal kickstand. And I like the metal kickstands because if I want to watch a show, flip that out, and boom, you're ready. You're ready to watch Netflix, Apple TV Plus, or that next episode of Mandalorian on Disney Plus. I'm sitting at this desk and the viewing angle works perfectly. So that's why I always like these. I don't think it works that way. Never has. Always curious to try though. But yeah, that's YouTube. If you watch my channel, get this case. So that's a Spigen. And if we look, the buttons are really clicky, really tactile, easy to get to. The mute switch, easy to get to. I can get to it with my thumb pretty easily. There is corner absorption and cushion. That's going to protect your phone from moderate drops. On each corner, there is a bit of a raised edge. And there is a raised edge to protect the camera. Let's see, back down. Yeah, I think it's even with the stand, because I can feel the stand hitting. And definitely there's going to be a front lip to protect the screen. So if you put it face down, and this again has a screen protector. This case is going to protect both of that, the screen protector, and if you don't have a screen protector, it'll definitely protect the screen with that raised lip. Camera's protected, good drop protection, solid case, can't go wrong. Spigen is always a favorite. They make great cases. They make all kinds of cases. You can't go wrong with them. So I will say par for the course for Spigen, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. There's a Spigen clear case. Let's go ahead and go with the one on top, the Ringkey. Ringkey's another one that never fails to deliver a good, inexpensive clear case. And I'm sure this will be the same. If we look at the packaging, this says it's also military grade protection, drop tested. New line of defense, shock absorption designed for drop protection. Discard the packaging. Ringkey Fusion, Remove outside film. Okay, Ringkey. And there is the Ringkey. Again, it's a soft TPU. Back shells a little more rigid. Let's put the phone in there. And one thing I like about Ringkey and Taurus, which I have here as well, is they usually make really minimal cases. So if you want nothing obstructing your phone, you want a simple clear case that'll really show off your phone. The Ringkey and the Taurus are really good at that. And they're also very inexpensive, around $10, $12 or so. So again, these cases will tend to yellow, but at around 10, 12, under $20, you just toss an old one that's yellow and buy a crispy new clear one. Hey, even Air Jordan 11 soles yellow, so and those shoes cost like 200 bucks. So we can only expect so much from clear rubber, clear plastics. But that's a good looking case. It's good looking because it really shows off the phone. And again, there's a ridge around the camera to keep the camera protected. And the corners seem to be raised slightly as well, so that, yeah, I can see. I don't know if the camera can catch that again. But yeah, there's a slightly raised lip on there, so to keep the back off, to prevent scratches. Again, your phone's gonna be protected on the back, and as with all cases, there is a lip around the front, and here you could probably see a more pronounced corner on there. So you can see the protection that this will give to your screen when you place your phone down. So again, this is the Ringkey. Again, good moderate protection. So that was the Ringkey. And next we'll go with the SUP Wall. At least that's what it said when I bought it on Amazon. The name they gave was SUP Wall. And I'll post a link for this one in the description below. Their packaging that says fashion case. And this one was pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $9, $10. And I got it because it is a TPU bumper with a glass back. And I like the glass back cases because they're less resistant. They're more resistant, sorry, to scratches. Let's take a look at this one. And yeah, that's glass. So that's, I don't want to flex that too much. I don't want to maybe crack the tempered glass. But the last one that I had actually lasted a while, which surprised me. So I wanted to try one again for this year. Let's go ahead and put the phone in there. And this is kind of like the dark horse for cases, because I've never heard the brand SUP Wall before. But again, tempered glass back. You're not going to any scratches on the back of this. It'll crack or break before you get scratches. Nice raised lip, sorry, for the camera. Raised edges. Your phone's protected when it's back, and the corners of the front are ever so raised so that when you put your phone face down, it's protected. You won't have to worry about scratches on your screen. Buttons, actually buttons on this one are a lot more tactile and clicky than the Ranvu I had last year, which was my kind of dark horse pick last year. So I like the how tactile the buttons are, easy to reach. The mute button, it's a good case, and there is like minimal zero. I'm looking on the corners for a logo. There is zero branding on this. Looks like there's a little thing for if you want to put a lanyard on the corner there. There is zero branding on this. Tempered glass back. That's not going to get any scratches. That's really going to show off your phone nicely, no matter what color phone you have. That's a good looking case, and that will definitely, if you want a case to show off your phone with no branding, I say give this one a try for $10. Kind of, yeah, it didn't crack. I was gonna say, kind of want to be careful to take it out. You don't want to flex this too much because you can crack the glass, but that looks good. So this is the SUP Wall clear case with glass back. So this is the fifth one, actually fifth one. There's 6 because this is the bonus one, the iPhone case itself. But this one is from Taurus. Taurus always makes good cases. And the other thing I like about Taurus is typically their cases are very minimal. So there's the packaging simplicity for life. And this is a clip case for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So, Taurus, little Hello World card. And let's check out the Taurus case. And again, very minimalistic. Trying to see if there's any obvious logos. I don't see any. So again, this is going to be moderate, very light crop protection. But yeah, let me look on this one. Corners are raised. Camera's going to be well protected. Hey, Taurus, thank you. Look, they have clear protected film and they have a tab. Taurus gets my pick for a clear case just because of this tab on the clear film on the back. You guys rock. So there's a little micro dot pattern. I don't know if you can see it. And that's so that you don't get that kind of rainbowing effect when the camera sticks to the phone. They don't have it on the back. I don't think that's going to be a problem with the Pro Max because the Pro Max is a matte finish on the back. But back to the case, the corners are raised ever so slightly, so you're gonna get the protection. If you place your phone on its back, it's gonna protect the camera and the lenses. Really easy to select the mute switch. Buttons are really tactile. Great case from Taurus overall, I'd say. Corners look well protected. Again, the micro dot pattern. Some people don't like that. I actually like that. I think I kind of like that texture there. And the lip is raised ever so slightly on the corners. I don't know if you can see that, but it should protect the front of your phone if it's face down. But I will say, and I can feel it gliding on there on the table, it's gliding on the table because the thickness of the screen protector that's on here is about level with these corners. So if you don't have a screen protector, these corners will definitely protect your screen. I have no worries about that. If you have a screen protector, and this is a glass screen protector, that's gonna be slightly thicker because it is tempered glass screen protector. It might be even with the edges of this case. So either way, the case will protect the front, but more than likely your screen protector, I would say it's going to touch. But this is a nice minimal case. Minimal branding. It really shows off the phone nicely. So those are the 5 plus bonus Apple Clear case. And I don't think you can go wrong with any of these. So that's going to wrap it up for this video, and we just took a look at 6 clear cases for your iPhone 11 Pro Max. And with most of these cases, save I think the Apple one, there are iPhone 11 Pro, the smaller version equivalents, and I'll go ahead and post links to that as well as the ones we took a look at today down in the comments. What is your favorite clear case? If you have a favorite that you have for your iPhone 11 Pro Max, I'm sure I'd like to know, and the viewers would like to know what that is. So if you have a favorite clear case or just even regular case, please post that in the comments as well. And until next time, please take care and be safe out there.